Hello pretties, welcome back to my channel. Much better lighting this time. I should apologize for the quality of the first video, but it was my first video, so give a sister a break. Moving forward though, the lighting is gonna be much better, like today. Shout out to the sunlight, hey. This is gonna be a hair tutorial slash DIY, which I actually recorded already, but when I was trying to edit, I'm like, girl, you look hip. So this is take two. I'm doing my intro again because I just can't be looking all crazy like that at the beginning of the video. Like, no girl, it wasn't working. I'm still gonna insert some parts of it into this video, but I don't know, you'll see what I'm talking about when you see the little clips. It wasn't working. As you can see, my hair is a little messy. Well, a lot of messy. What is wrong with this piece of hair? So yeah, let's get started. We're gonna start with oh, by the way, look at this shrinkage. Isn't it crazy? Look at this. Whatever, we'll talk about whatever, you see, the Latina again. We'll talk about shrinkage later. This video is gonna have two parts. Today we're gonna do the pre-poo, which is, if you're not familiar with the term, it's conditioning your hair before you wash, or prepping your hair to wash, followed by a deep moisture treatment. Let me just give you a quick overview of the benefits of pre-pooing, which I don't do every single time that I wash my hair, to be honest, but when I do, this is usually the method that I use. On an average day, what I do before I wash my hair is detangle my hair with coconut oil and then go right into the shower. I don't go crazy with pre-pooing because conditioning your hair with conditioning dirty hair just doesn't make sense to me. It's like, it's not really gonna absorb because your hair has already absorbed whatever you put in initially. So that's why I don't really pre-poo intensely or like do get so creative with it, just because I feel that it's not really beneficial. But like I said, what I do when I am gonna pre-poo or prepare my hair for wash is I detangle in small sections using coconut oil or olive oil, whatever oil I have handy I use. And the only reason I use oil is so that the detangling process goes smoother and it's easier, and I'm not, you know, putting too much stress on my hair, pulling it out and stuff. The oil just, it helps to tangle. They're doing construction in my building, so you might hear a little bit of that. I'm sorry. The only time that I actually go through and make a whole conditioning pre-poo treatment is when I feel my hair is extremely dry. When I feel that my hair is really dry and it needs an extra push. Here is where I'll add a little piece of that, a little clip of that other video, that intro video where I was looking hit. so you can get better details on that pre-poo treatment that we're gonna do. It's from my blog, unveilsglamour.com. I hope you checked it out already. If you didn't, girl, what are you waiting for? This treatment is listed under best treatment for dry hair. So what this treatment does is that it opens up your hair cuticles so that your hair can absorb moisture and whatever you're putting in it, your deep conditioner, your styling products. Because sometimes in the winter, I don't know if you felt this before, well, you probably have. You know, in the winter when you apply products to your hair and you feel like it's not absorbing in, or like it's just sitting there. That's because your hair is like lacking moisture and you need to open up your cuticles to get that moisture in. So yes, that's what we're gonna do today. This video is gonna have two parts to it actually. The pre-poo, a deep conditioning treatment that you keep in your hair for 2 days. So yeah, today will be step part one. We'll do the pre-poo, we'll wash, put in that deep conditioner or deep treatment, and then we'll check back in 2 days and continue from there. So let me move on to the kitchen so I can show you the ingredients that you're gonna need, which you probably have at home already, hopefully. And if not, just pause the video, run downstairs, get whatever you need, and let's do this together. Here's everything that you're gonna need for this pre-poo DIY. You're gonna need honey, coconut oil, or whichever oil you choose. Coconut oil, it can be olive oil, it can be grapeseed oil, you pick. But my favorite is definitely coconut oil. Organic, extra virgin, unrefined. And then yogurt and baking soda. Of course, you're gonna need a bowl, a spoon. You don't necessarily need a measuring spoon, but if you have one, use it. Here we go. First ingredient, 2 spoons of yogurt. And you might need to adjust the measurements depending on your hair length and how much hair you have. 1.5 tablespoons of baking soda. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, or whichever oil you chose. Here we go. 2 tablespoons. And last, 1 tablespoon of honey. Then mix everything together. It's pretty thick. Okay, so like I said, this pre-poo is gonna help open up our hair cuticles, and it's gonna help with clarifying. Clarifying is just a deep cleanse. I do not clarify my hair every time that I wash my hair. You must be thinking like, what are you talking about, deep cleansing your hair? When I deep cleanse, like I said, I use this pre-poo treatment to open up my cuticles, and because the baking soda helps clean. And not only that, but I also use a stronger shampoo. Well, in this case, I don't use a shampoo. I use a body wash, which you can, a multi-purpose wash. You can use this for your hair. You can use this for your skin, for your body. This is what I shower with. You can even use this to clean your house. Dr. Bronner soap. This is the baby unscented. Probably clarify once a month or twice a month, but usually just once a month. The reason I do not clarify my hair every single time that I wash it is because you don't need to. You're just gonna end up drying out your hair if you cleanse it so intensely every single time you wash your hair. I do shampoo my hair once a week. So if I wash my hair twice in 1 week, I do not use shampoo both times. The second time that week, I will co-wash or use conditioner to wash my hair. When you do this pre-poo, using this as shampoo is perfect because it'll take out all the oil from the treatment and it'll totally clarify your hair. You will feel your hair extremely clean. And again, that's something you do not want to feel every single time you wash your hair. Because even though it feels extremely clean, it also feels kind of dry. Not dry, but it feels like you can't really, fragile. That's what it feels, fragile. Yeah, that's because you took out all the moisture. But in this case, that's exactly what you need. And don't worry, because we're gonna get all that moisture back in. And the moisture that has gotten lost through the winter, or just because it's dry hair season, I don't know. On the weeks that I am not clarifying, that I'm just washing my hair regularly, this is what I've been loving, the Aussie Moist. And I like it because my hair feels clean, but it doesn't feel stripped. I still feel moisture in there, which is again what you should look for in your regular shampoo, the shampoo you're gonna use every week. Getting back into the pre-poo, we're gonna discuss the benefit of each ingredient that's in there. The first ingredient is baking soda, and you can read all of this on my blog page, but in case you don't feel like reading, I'll read it to you. So here we go, baking soda. Like I said, it's excellent for cleansing and opens up your cuticles. It helps restore your pH balance, the pH balance of your hair. If you bleached your hair, if you dyed your hair, you know that the pH is disturbed. So baking soda will help balance that back out. It lifts dirt and removes excess oil. Then we have Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is gonna serve as a light protein treatment, which I don't really use much on my hair. I don't really do protein treatments. I usually stick to just moisture, adding moisture into my hair. But in this case, it's really light and it works. What it does is that it promotes shine, it brings in moisture, and it helps as anti-breakage. If you're struggling with breakage, yogurt is definitely something you might want to look into adding into your routine. Then coconut oil. If you're natural, you probably love coconut oil. Oh my god, when I started my transitioning process, I used to read blogs and go on YouTube looking, and everyone used to praise coconut oil. So I was like, oh, coconut oil, I have to add a bunch of coconut oil. So you would add a ridiculous amount of coconut oil to my hair. So everywhere that I went and I laid my head back, I would be leaving grease stains everywhere. So freaking embarrassing. One time I was at the dermatologist's office, and when I got up from that chair and I looked at the headrest or the headboard, whatever, I'm like, oh my god. I was totally oating in, like, using it way too much. But yeah, coconut oil works wonders, not only on your hair, but for your body, even in your diet. But in this case, it'll help with moisture retention, with shine. It stimulates hair growth, improves blood circulation, prevents breakage. I'm looking down because I'm reading from my phone. And it's antibacterial, antifungal, fights dandruff and lice. So coconut oil is just magic. And then honey is the humectant. So it retains moisture, it adds shine, it smoothens the hair cuticles, and it helps fight frizz. And who doesn't want to fight frizz? By the way, this is old hair, so I do have some frizz, but overall my hair is behaving today. This is like 4th day hair. It's time to apply it. Let's go. This is when it starts getting messy and ugh. Take down this mess. It's frizzy, it's big, it's a hot mess. To apply the pre-poo, what I'm gonna do is part my hair in 4 parts, just so that it's easier to apply. And just start applying. From root to ends. Make sure it's well saturated. Every time you apply products to your hair, give special love to the ends, because it's the oldest hair, part of your hair, and it tends to be the driest. Because again, it's the oldest. You might want to put something on so you don't get your clothes dirty. Same step for all 4 sections. I know shrinkage is annoying, but it's also an indication that your hair is hydrated and that it's healthy, so don't let it bother you too much. You see how much longer it looks now that the shrinkage is out? Anyway, wrap this up and on to the next one. If you have a lot more hair than I do and it's kind of hard to put all the sections back together, it's fine. You can just keep it like that. I just like to, I don't know, I feel like it makes it easier to have it in just one bun. But whatever works for you. Okay, ladies, now that it's well saturated all over your hair, you're gonna cover it for 30 minutes with a plastic cap or a bag. If you're ratchet like me, that's what I have right now. Just kidding, you're not ratchet. Just resourceful, that's what we are. So yeah, cover it, and in 30 minutes we will wash it out. Once you put that pre-poo treatment in and you wash your hair, we're gonna put in a deep moisture treatment, and it's only one ingredient. It's coconut oil. Make sure that the coconut oil that you're using is virgin coconut oil, unrefined, so that it hasn't been processed or, you know, maneuvered around. Get the purest form of coconut oil you can get. Okay, ladies, my hair is now washed. And now moving on to the second step, I have my oil here. What we're gonna do is, again, section our hair in 4 parts, and we're just gonna apply coconut oil everywhere, from root to end, like a lot of coconut oil. And we're gonna leave that in for 2 days. Because your hair is gonna be so oily, I'm still dripping everywhere. Don't mind that. And I was just talking about leaving gray stains everywhere, but I promise you with this, it's not gonna be as messy. Since you're not gonna put anything else in your hair's gonna suck it right in. It's gonna absorb it. It's just gonna look like you have gel. So I just suggest putting your hair up in a bun and leaving it alone. Do not add anything else, otherwise you're gonna ruin the deep condition. Just throw it in a bun or in some sort of protective style and just leave it alone for 2 days. Let that moisture absorb in, let the coconut oil do its work, and yeah, I'm gonna show you how I do that. For this portion, I really section my hair. Like, even though I'm gonna part it in 4 sections right now, I make a lot of small sections from those 4 sections. Here's that one section. I'm gonna take a really small section like this one, like this little piece, pin this up, finger detangle because it's much more gentle on your hair. With everything you do to your hair, try to be gentle. I'm gonna apply my oil from roots to ends. Really work it in there. I know you have to be really patient to finger detangle. If you have a lot of hair, this is probably not something you want to do. So I suggest just taking a wide tooth comb so that you don't, you know, pull and tuck too much on your hair. Okay, ladies, this is my hair completely covered in coconut oil, drenched, I would say. This next step is optional. I would probably recommend it for people with thin hair like myself. I add a little bit of Jamaican castor oil to my scalp because it helps thicken your hair. And especially here, if you have like some bald spots or whatever, if your hair's thinner in the front, if your hair's thinner in any section, in any area, Jamaican castor oil will help fill that back in. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna use this little dripper thingy or whatever it's called, and just apply some castor oil all the way down and in the edges, a little inside of each section. So that's what I'm doing next. Here we go. Work it in up front. Okay, ladies, so once you apply your castor oil, if you chose to apply it, the most important part of this treatment is the coconut oil, just because that's really the treatment. That's what's gonna bring moisture to your hair. And yes, the castor oil is just an additional step in case you're wanting to thicken your hair. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your microfiber towel or your cotton t-shirt, wet it, put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Once that is out, you're gonna steam it, air it out a little bit so you don't burn yourself. You're gonna put it in your hair, cover all of your hair, all your ends, and all of your hair, including your ends. Cover it, leave it until it's no longer hot, and then repeat it 3 times. And if you don't have a microwave, or if you don't want to be bothered with that, what you can do is, while you're in the shower, turn the water to hot. Don't burn yourself though. Turn the water to hot, put on a plastic cap or a bag, cover your hair, and that way you'll create pretty much a steam room, and your hair will steam while you're showering. And then what you would do is just style your hair, put it up in a bun, whatever it is that you want to do. Just remember the pre-poo, which is the baking soda, the yogurt, all that stuff. Do not do that more than twice a month. You don't want to end up getting reverse effects. But the coconut oil, like I said, totally safe. You could do it once a week, every 2 weeks. Hell, you could do it twice a week if you want to. Whatever works for you. The coconut oil is safe to do as many times as you like. This is it for this video. Everything else moving forward that you see on this video is gonna be from the previous video that I recorded, the one I was looking all hitting. Okay ladies, the bun is done. Some baby hair. I let it absorb a little bit before I styled this, just so that it wouldn't be so oily or look so shiny. And yeah, this is pretty much it. You will leave this style for 2 days. Obviously, you'll fix it every day or whenever you need to make adjustments. If you need to add more oil to lay them edges, girl, go ahead and do that. You can add a little bit of more water. You can add a little more water if you need to. But yeah, ladies, this was it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. And just remember, the more you do this, the better results you're gonna get. As soon as you do this, you will feel the difference in your hair, but obviously the more you do it, the more times you do it, the better the results are gonna be. Wait, remember, like the video, subscribe, and share the video with anyone that can benefit from this video. And you know what? Coconut oil is not only for curly girls, or curly guys, it's for everyone. Anyone can benefit from this DIY. Share it, pass the word, share it around, and yeah, I will catch you in the next video.